personal vlog today, October 20th, 2024, a little bit past midnight on Sunday. Happy birthday to me. Today is my 44th birthday, and I just want to be vulnerable to myself and recording this so like in the future I can see myself again. I just don't know how I feel. I'm not sad or anything. I mean, yeah, I feel something, but I don't know what it is. I feel very lonely because my life has been very, very different right now. Like, I really have zero friend, and I kind of choose to because I didn't respond to anybody, and I am not active on my social media, like my main social media that people like my friends know, because I am just like making a new account, a lot of conspiracy and like how I full of my personal vlog videos about how I really feel, because I'm not the same person anymore. Like, I've been going through like so many awakenings, and I don't even know it's like really awakening or no. I'm in the border of like, you know, living in kind of two different dimension and times, I guess. You know, like I have like so many I don't know, the awakening that in some point that I start to see everything like codes, like meaning like I mean I keep saying like I don't know why it keep happening. You know the codes and the numbers, like the green color light that coming down like in the matrix. So I kind of see that to everything and everyone right now. And then like why I keep saying like anyway, yeah, I used to party all the time. If you guys know old me, I party for the past like 10 years, since I think 2011 12 until last year maybe. But since COVID, I was not partying. I party still. I was still playing, still DJing and such. But I lost my passion of techno, and I know this is sad. I already made a video about it. And the way I listen to music is not the same anymore. I start to like listen to, not listening by by choice, but it was just like I'm very conscious about what I listen around me right now. I don't purposely like play any music. I never do anymore. I don't choose any music and play nothing. So I'm trying to say like I used to like if my birthday I celebrate with friends by party, and I've been doing so much for all my friends, but no one ever even like care about me or remember my birthday. And this is 2018, and in 2018 I was like so shocked why like people, my friends that I been my friend for like 10 years, treated me this way. They said like, oh, I am broke because I just got married. I went to like honeymoon, and then blah blah blah, and then I was like, okay, what about the next week? Doesn't have to be like exactly on my birthday day because it was on Saturday. And then, oh, next week I'm going to like haunted house or something like that. And it was just so disappointing. So since then, I was at 38. I started to not celebrating my birthday. Instead, I had like dinner with like maybe two people or four, something like that. Since then. And then last year, I kind of escaped because I just didn't want to deal with the sadness of being alone. I'm a loner, but of course I miss having people, having friends. But like the fear of nobody's gonna remember me is just like making me. I just want to escape. So I went to San Diego last year. I also at that time I was with I had someone that I was seeing. We were like dating, but he was not good person. Not good person. He was not good to me. So I left to San Diego because I knew that he was not going to treat me like well on my birthday. All right. So this year, I didn't really plan anything. I just plan to stay home like right now, and yeah, I was thinking that I'm gonna do like this podcast. So my situation right now, I had issue about like feeling of abandonment. Basically, I'm very independent. Everyone always thought that I'm a loner, and I am always reliable. Basically, I'm very weird and a loner. So I get it. And then I had no issue with people because I'm very neutral. I never belong to any group, right? And then recently, the group friend that I used to hang out kind of teaching me for no reason. Meaning like not teaching me like that, but stop inviting me. And I'm a person who's not gonna come if I'm not invited, right? And in the same time that I have my family come here, so I really didn't care. But then I felt like when you in the same routine all the time, and then you just didn't feel like you want to go back. So I feel like if you never invited me, so means like you don't care about me. So I was fine. I was like, I didn't try to find what's going on. I was just like, okay, maybe I just don't belong there. They don't belong in my life. And I was very focused on myself, like about the personal development, spiritual, and also my family. Because my parents coming, my like, elderly parents coming. So I didn't care. And then after that, I I was still connecting with them. I say like happy birthday to everybody, and then like they just say, oh yeah, thank you, but they didn't invite me to like the dinner like they used to, and I didn't know why, and I didn't try to find out what's going on. So I assumed that they thought I was like busy. That's the thing that but because of like multiple times, so I started to have like a negative thinking. But and then I ended up like not using my main social media because I cannot really express how I am in that social media because I have so many friends from government, Indonesian government, and because I used to work with them, right? And I have so many friends from work, from Meta, from Google, from and from like, mostly like liberal people, like people who's like I don't want to call them brainwashed anymore, but a bit liberal people and people who's like so believe in the government and like and the mainstream, like about like everyone like 4 times of vaccine for jabs, and then for the Palestine, all those people. I don't want to be, and then the one that I want to share or I want to upload is the one that I am right now. I don't want to hide anymore, but I just don't want to hide and then kind of attacking them in front of them like that because and also I kind of don't really want them to know if I am going through this thing, because they know that I'm like a conspiracy theorist. They know, but I barely post anything in there. I post it on my subscription thing that I know that no one's gonna subscribe, but I still can upload it in there. So I just live silently basically. But I am still like all there active, but I never respond to anyone. I didn't answer. This is so weird. Why people keep contacting me from social media? All my friends here, they contacting me from social media. They have my phone number. They didn't contact me from phone number. They know where I live. If they really care, or they really need me because they need me to do some reading. Because sometimes when the message coming in from the messenger, you can see like one line, and I know they needed me, but I mean I already promised myself that I'm not going to be. I'm gonna be in a social media fasting for like 100 days. I did it before COVID too, and COVID happened, and then it went well because like COVID is the best thing ever happened. So, but now I am doing it again, 100 days until my birthday. So actually tomorrow, or I mean actually today, I plan to go back to them, like basically opening the messages and responding. But now I don't know anymore because I think everyone. I mean I had the feeling, my intuition saying like everyone's so mad at me right now. Everyone like so pissed at me because they thought that I kind of ditching them. I ignored them on purpose. Yes, I did ignore them on purpose, but it's just because of me, my personal development. Because nobody care about like what I'm dealing. They never care. I always help them. I'm always there for them. But when I need, nobody is there for me, right? And then nobody knows how I've been through. And I am like like basically, if I am just regular people, I'm already like very very mental breakdown, like I used to. When in 2012, 13, I had a suicidal thought and attempt, and when like someone like that and then you just hit the bottom. So I am kind of hitting the bottom, but I kind of know how to deal. But what I'm saying is like I don't care if they blame on me for like just try to save myself. I'm very lonely here. I live in a fucking freaking New York. I work in this fucking bullshit like Meta and Google, that freaking social media, but I have no fucking friend, like zero friend. My friend is not, I mean now I have coworkers, but before like 3 years ago I was like all by myself. I worked by myself. My team didn't give me any team. My team from West didn't give me any team. So I was all by myself. Now I have friends, but they're like coworker. Like it's rare for you to make a good friends with your coworker, you know what I'm saying? And then people that I already left from my party, I didn't want to contact them anymore because it's not that I say that they bring me down because they didn't do anything to me, but it's just I don't want to be around with these people who still doing like snorting things on their nose, smoking cigarettes, like smoking weed, and then drinking mad alcohol, and they always wasted and the breath smell bad, and I don't want to be around this anymore. It's just like I never judge them, but now I kind of like have to judge them by avoiding them. They're still my friends, but every time they want to go out with me, they always like I never join them. Everyone knows because I've been so okay with them doing that in front of me all the time. They're blowing the cigarettes in front of my face, and I was always mad, and then they're laughing about it. But it's like they never like respect me for like who I am. I don't do any of those, and like at least respect me. Don't do that in front of me, right? And that's the reason that I don't hang out with them anymore. But if they text me or anything, I'm still like I never fight with anybody. I don't have friends. It's because I am living down, and I feel like I'm so lonely because I cannot find any friends who's like sincerely wants be with me and have the same level like like lifestyle like me. I'm not saying that I'm a bourgeois or like I'm a very like simple basic person, but it's just the way basically like the way our thinking like-minded, and we see the world differently, like we kind of aware about everything else. So and you only can find these kind of friends online basically because thanks to internet, like join like Facebook group or any Instagram and all these conspiracy, and then you ended up like commenting, and then you end up like talking through comments, right? And then you add each other, and then we share something on the stories, and then we kind of start talking, and actually like we make friends from there. And you know what happened? Sometimes when we share about how lonely we are, the one who responds is only them because they also have the same feeling like lonely. It's just massive loneliness, like. But I never cry. Like we are so lonely that we can't even cry. It's just like in a moment that like, why am I even here? why am I here? I've been trying to find a job outside, but I mean I had no luck yet. I don't know. Then some people who can see stuff, they say like, you have a purpose here. You have a mission here, staying in New York. I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't even want to know my purpose. I don't even know what the fuck my purpose is. I've been joining everything, like all the healings, like I started with fucking hypnosis because I had insomnia before. That's the start. From hypnosis, from like self-hypnosis, and then finally I found Reiki, then I found Reiki, and of course like tarot, like going in with that, and then I started to like read tarot too because I was just like looking at it all the time. And then I had the talent from my family that I could read cards. And then I just found out actually from my dad that my aunt was like a card reader, and then he burned the cards. And then like, yeah, I even bought this freaking like the frequency generator last time, and then I had the, what do you call that, the tuning fork, all crystals, yeah, like, and then the singing ball, this, and then what else? And then all Reiki, Usui 1 2 3, Kundalini Reiki, Diamond Reiki, Holy Fire Reiki that I think I just paid. I didn't even like join the class. My hair's still wet. And then after that I joined like, what else is that? Quantum healing. And then from quantum healing, actually I could find a job in a tech that, because I didn't have any talents before, and like I still have no talent actually in tech, but somehow I got in. And then after that I joined after the quantum healing, I got kind of a little bit stuck there, so I left. And then I joined the class of another quantum healing, but it's compassion key healing with so the quantum healing originally I learned from Brent Michael Phillips, if you know him, and he's a student of forgot his name, but Carr, yeah, that's what he said, yeah, Carr and Brent Michael Phillips. And then after that I joined another quantum healing, but it's compassion key, which is very beautiful healing, by the way, by Edward Mannix, and he's so powerful. It's so different that like, oh my god, why I stuck with this Brent Michael Phillips for like 3 years, I kind of stuck there. Well, yeah, sure, I had something, but I was stuck. And then after Edward I found Maria. This is Maria, if you know her. She's also, my god, she's like goddess. She's very powerful goddess basically. She looks like starseed. She doesn't look like human, but very, very pretty. And I did all these healings. I even changed my freaking face. They said like from the face reading, I used to have a lipoma here, and then I had to cut it open. This fucking camera has filter, so you can really see it. But if you see this, I had to cut here, so I removed it so for me I can fix my face. Meaning like, because you have something on your forehead, that means you always have pressure from your job. That's why at my job I feel like pressure. And then I even ordered a liner, but the liner takes forever. It takes like 2 months, I think. I still didn't get it. So I am trying to like fix my teeth, my forehead, and then next I'm gonna fix my eyebrow because my eyebrow is uneven. That's why your life is unbalanced, something like that. And I did everything, like that's called face reading. And then I joined this state community, like Indonesian. They're still new, so they don't really know much. But they're really like so they're so intense. If I can see, they're so intense, and they're very motivated. Materialistically, I mean, because they are coming from the smothering country, right? So they're still stuck with the religion, but it's okay. I mean, I finally like can talk to them. That's fine. They're very good, beautiful people. They just need to like wake up more, I think. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm just so very freaking fucking lonely. I look at the moon today, and I keep seeing the lights. Means the Watcher's light, the one that I saw in Colombia. That's very scary. I don't think everything's up there in the sky are celestial things. I think they all are artificial. They already changed, not the same anymore. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sleep right now. It's like 0202. That's a very nice number. I want to be optimistic, but I can't. I did all the fucking healings, and I don't know why I still feeling so useless. I feel useless. I feel I have no purpose. I feel like I just want to sleep and then never wake up again. That's like suicidal thought. I don't want that. I want to like enjoy life here, but I just feel so lonely. I couldn't find any guy that the same and that I like. I don't even like anybody. That sucks. I don't feel pretty. I don't feel I'm attractive. I feel so ugly. I feel so fat. That's what I'm feeling. This is all negative thing. So what the hell all these healings, doing to me that I still feeling like this shit? Let me know if you have any suggestion. I need fucking help. And don't try to suggest me to get help from psychiatric or psychologist, because why you even talk to me? Anyway, no, I'm just saying this because I talked to someone that I thought because he's like anti-vaccine, blah blah blah. But then he ended up like saying, "Oh, I think you should see a professional." Like, just shut the fuck up, like, go fuck yourself. I was like that. I mean, yeah, that kind of people, why they label like, anti-vaccine, like government lied to you. They're like so intense. But then when I said about astrology, when I said about my dreams, that I saw the war, I saw like about this, start telling me that, oh, you need to stay professional. Like, what do you mean professional? Like hypnotist? No, stay professional, like psychiatric or psychologist. Yeah, you can shove the psychologist up to your ass, Anyway, guys, thank you. Just let me know if you have any help or if you can help me. Peace out. Happy birthday to me again, 44th.